Hey everyone, so I thought I would pop on and do a highly requested video. This video is going to be my full foundation routine. I may do my eyes as well, depending on how I feel at the end of this video. So yeah, but this is just predominantly going to be about my foundation routine because it has been requested a lot. So the only thing I have on, which I don't have with me now, but you probably know what it looks like, is the Clarins Extra Firming Day Cream. I don't always wear that since I've got it. I don't always wear it because it can be a little bit greasy on my skin, but the foundation I'm going to use today needs a lot of moisture underneath it, so that's why I've decided to, sorry, just got out of the shower and my hair's gone, whoop. So that's why I've decided to use that. So I've let that sink in for about 10 minutes. I'm now going to use the Vapor Stratus Instant Skin Perfecting Primer. Looks like this. Predominantly these products are drugstore apart from this. This is the only one that's not drugstore, but it doesn't, you know, you don't have to use this. It's just what I have on hand. It looks like this, and what I do with this is it just kind of hit any dry areas. This is amazing, this primer. I also have one in a tube. This is the one in the tube, Catherine. No, I also have one in a pump, which is a little bit creamier, but I really like this primer because it has like a skin blurring effect. It has like a very, very slight kind of bluish tint to it, which sounds weird, but it kind of helps even out pores and stuff like that. So I'll put that on. Nice layer of that because, as I said, the foundation I'm using is quite dry. So now I'm going to put on my foundation. I go between my BB cream and my Max Factor Ageless Elixir Serum, but this is the new one, so I'm going to use this. This is the Maybelline Dream Nude Airfoam. My shade is in 020 Cameo. Just shake this up. That. I apply this with my fingers. I really wouldn't advise applying it with a brush. I think it would be just kind of make a mess. So I shake it up and I put about that much on the back of my hand, and then I just take it and just put it on. No real science to it, I have to say. I do put a bit over my eyes as well. Now this foundation does dry very quickly, so you need to be very, very quick with it. I would say if you're quite pale, but you have kind of pink undertones, Cameo would be a brilliant colour for you in this range. This is the one I've got. It's very, very nice. But if you have dry skin, do not go anywhere near this foundation. It'll look horrible. Just don't. If you've got dry skin, I really, really would not advise it. But if you have combination skin, it'll be fine. So one pump I think pretty much does me. I know a lot of people use more, but one pump does me fine. I'll take a bit more in a minute and blend it down my neck. For concealer, I use two different concealers. One mainly kind of for under my eyes mixed in with the other one, and then one just for other bits around my face. So I can use the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection, I think it's called. I don't know because the writing's all rubbed off in fair, and I didn't like this to begin with. I'm still not 100% wonderful things to say about it, but I like to mix it with the other one I'm going to put on in a minute. So I just dot a little bit under the eye, and I'm using a J Glamour brush just to blend it in. Just like that. And then the other eye. It's really difficult doing your foundation routine on camera. I had never realised how difficult it is. All the things you just do automatically, you suddenly find yourself forgetting because you have to explain it. It's very weird, but generally this really doesn't take me this long. It's just odd because I keep going, oh my god, no, I do that as well, don't I? And I've just forgotten. So my skin is pretty much like bordering on translucent, so I don't wear that much coverage, as you've seen from my foundation, but I do like some coverage because otherwise I'm just going to look very, very pale indeed. Okay, so that's the Lasting Perfection whatever it's called, the Collection 2001 on. I don't remember. Then what I do is I take the Rimmel Perfect Match concealer. This one is in soft beige, 040, and I add a little bit of that under the eyes as well, and then I use that on blemishes around the rest of the face if I've got any. So the only thing I don't like about this is this stupid little brush. It really serves no purpose apart from to block the product from coming out, as we're doing now. There we go. Right, let's use a little bit of that and just kind of blend that in. And it's just kind of to soften that Lasting Perfection concealer because I find it is a little bit too light. So this kind of just makes it a little bit more natural. Okay, like that. Same again. Brush hair. This brush is, it's molting on me. This brush is actually an eyeshadow brush, like a crease brush, but they're really, really nice for creams, like concealers and such. They're very nice for that. Just like so. So I just do that. And then use the rest of it on like other bits of the face, like, because this is a lightening, brightening concealer. It is very, very nice. So I do like it to kind of lighten areas on the rest of the face. Okay, so that's pretty much concealer done. Pretty basic, nothing amazing. I'll now go on to my eyebrows. I've actually been using a couple of different things, but I will use this because I really like this. This is the a la carte brow ink in taupe. I've stopped using this for a couple of days because I think it's running out, but I'll use it now, why not? So I then do my eyebrows. Scratch myself in the face with my spoolie, apparently. It makes you very clumsy filming things like this. I don't know why. I think because it's just, as I said, it's just stuff you usually do, and having to explain it's just very odd. So I just fill these in very lightly. Yeah, I kind of stopped using this because it was kind of getting to the last of its days, I think, but I just have a little bit more left in it. I also tend to use the Revlon matte eyeshadow in Rich Sable, but you know, for this tutorial purpose, I'll just use that. Okay, so that is pretty much that. That's it, pretty much. That's pretty much all I do. What is it, like 5 things? Then for bronzer, something I have loved doing recently, and I don't know where, it's not even summer, so I don't know, but I have loved doing it. This is the Vapor Solar Translucent Bronzer in Mirage. I do have one in Simmer as well, which is slightly lighter, I believe. I believe it's lighter. So I'll just use this one. This is just the one I picked up, and this is what I've been using to contour with. So what I do is just take my finger, warm it up. You do need to warm these Vapor products up quite a bit. Like that. And then I've just been contouring just lightly with the cream product. I really prefer it. I don't know. I'm sure I'll go back to my powders, but I do really like this. I think it just creates like a nice, I don't know, like a glow, but a little bit of contour at the same time. So take the stick, whoops, just put a little bit under there, and throw the lid across the room. Very clumsy today, I don't know why. Just like so, and then just blend that down. Just for a little bit of sculpting. So that's pretty much that. That is pretty much my full foundation routine apart from powder. So the powder I use and I love is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. My shade is Rose Ivory. I I use this. Sometimes I use the puff, well, a lot of the times I use the puff that comes with it, that's quite nice. I will use a brush though. Why not? Use this brush. I do like this powder, it's very nice. And I just kind of dust that on, just powder over everywhere. And this really helps to set the cream bronzer as well. Now I said if I had time I would do kind of like my eye makeup, my blush and stuff, so I'll give that a whirl, why not? I'm going to take the Eden Primer Potion from Urban Decay. I really like this one, it's absolutely one of my favourite primers. I think it's very, very nice. And I'm going to put a bit of that on. This is not an everyday eye look, I do a different look with my eyeshadow and my blush every day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wing it. I am going to use the Urban Decay Naked2 palette though, so just because it's just, I don't know, it's just one of my favourite palettes ever. I think it's really nice. So that's Eden on. Different primer every day as well, but this is just the one I've picked. So a bit of fluffy brush. Right. I'm going to take Naked2. Don't know what I'm going to use. We will have a little look. Let me see. Right, I think I am going to take a little bit of Half Baked. It's gold shade. Everybody knows that. It's in the First Naked palette as well. Take a little bit of that. This is a Sally Hansen Lacrosse Premier all over shadow brush, in case you're wondering. You can get them on eBay. Just going to put that on. And I am going to take YDK, which is this nice rose gold down here. Same brush, put that there. For a second there I thought I wasn't recording. That would suck, right? Done that a lot. Sat there for 20 minutes talking to myself. Okay, so there's YDK on. I love this brush, it just is like, makes it flawless, it just blends everything together. To darken up the outer corner I'm just going to take a little Urban Decay blending brush. And what am I going to do? I'm going to take a little bit of, let me see, Snakebite. It's just the brown. Just a little bit of that. And just pop that there. Put that to the crease. I've never worn this combination before, so this is actually kind of pretty. I love YDK, it's such a pretty colour. A little bit of Foxy, which is the matte highlighting shade. Just put a little bit of that on. Okay, for my liner I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a wing. My lashes, just cheapy eyelash curlers, doesn't really matter. Like so. That. And I'm actually going to apply the Cannibal Waterproof Mascara from Urban Decay. I've actually really started using this again and I love it. Difficult to get off though, so bear that in mind. I'm going to put Illamasqua's Rump pencil in my waterline. It's this sky blue. It's my absolute favourite pencil for my waterline. It's gorgeous. Like that. Makes such a huge difference. Get rid of some of this fallout. Not too much, but enough. There we go. And those are pretty much the eyes done. So that's that, and now the only thing left is blush. So I'm going to take my La Femme Z palette with my La Femme blushes in it, but I'm actually, I don't know, what should I wear? I think I may wear a Young Blood blush today. Young Blood blush. I think I'm going to wear this one, which I believe is Plumberry. This one here. Very, very pretty. I like this blush. You can get Young Blood from ybskin.co.uk. And then finally for the lips, I'm just going to use a Revlon matte lipstick. This one is in Mauve Over. It's 003. Very pretty. Very, very nice. And that is pretty much it, guys. That's my full foundation routine and kind of like a, I don't know, an added extra of an eye and blush routine, I suppose. I don't know. Just what I'm wearing today. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will leave a list of the products that I use down below. So if you missed anything, go down there and check those out. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.